Hello and good morning. Let's take a look at this Bell work here. They want you to use this monthly payment formula to figure this thing out right here. Well, all you do is plug it in. The principal is going to be 28,000. So right there you're going to put 28,000 times the rate. You got to move this two places. Remember, it's always two places. And divide it by 12. And then this one is 1 plus the rate. And then that one is divided by 12, and it's 12 times how many years? In this case, it's a 4-year loan, so you're going to multiply by 4. Down here, it's going to be 1 plus the rate, and then 12 times 4, and then minus 1. So you got to be able to do all of that work in order to get your answer. So let me just simplify a little bit with this calculator. So 0.0312 divided by 12. This right here is going to be 0.0026. This piece right here, now you got to raise it to the 48th power. So if you have a cheap calculator like this one, you're not going to be able to do it. So here you're going to take 0.0312 divided by 12, press equals, and then plus 1, press equals, and then you got to raise that to the 48th power. So it's 1.0026 raised to the 48th power with all of that. And then once you raise it to the 48th power with a better calculator, you multiply these times this. And then you work this out down here as well. And that will give you your monthly payment, but again, you're going to need a better calculator. Let's talk about today's work. We're going to look at 3.3, and you don't have these papers right now, but we're going to take a look at it anyhow. So here's example 1. Let me find it. Okay, so here's 3.3. And here's example 1. All right, so let's take a look here. Now watch and listen, okay? And make this a little bigger so we can read it, and a little darker. So an incoming freshman, she gets a 10-year, $9,000 federal direct unsubsidized loan with that interest rate. She knows that she can begin making loan payments after 6 months. So they give her 6 months after graduation before she has to start paying. But interest starts from the moment that she secures the funds. How much interest will there be while she's in school? So that's 4 years, plus the 6 months. So that's half of a year, 6 over 12. So take a look at the solution here. Interest equals principal times rate times time. But notice that they use 4.5 because it's 4 years in school plus half. So once she gets out, she's going to have a 6-month grace period, but she accumulated almost $2,000 in interest. Okay? So the new principal is going to be that and the interest that she accrued. Let's go to example 2. It says Anna can elect to defer all payments during her 4.5-year period. Okay, so that means she doesn't need to pay it back for 4.5 years, and then she has to start paying it. Her loan balance will be the sum amount that's borrowed and the interest. So now, to figure out her monthly payments, you're going to take how much she borrowed to go through school plus the interest that she accumulated, gives you the total principal, and then you use your monthly payment formula. Today, we're going to finish that worksheet from yesterday. So if you didn't get yesterday's worksheet, either check in the folder or check up here on the cart. And this is what we're doing today. And you should have this back copy. If you get stuck, let me know. You're going to probably have to use that monthly formula to get the monthly payment. Okay? All right, so that's pretty much it. Let's turn our attention now to my seventh period class. All right, well here, your least common denominator is 5 times 12 is 60. So what you want to do is multiply this one by 12, so you're going to get 12x over 60 plus this one you're going to multiply by 5 and get 35x over 60. Now that you have the same denominator, you add this up and get 47x over 60. And there's your answer, and that's how you do it. This one right here is division, so you got to flip this one. So it's going to be 9 over x times 6 over 1. 6 times 9 is 54 over x is your answer, and that's how you do that. Today you have page 62, 35 to 66. Yesterday you had 1 to 34. Okay? And if you were out and did not get a book, I do have one assigned to you. Please see me. All right, have a good morning.